It's Thursday, March the 9th, 2017, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, Barbados' credit rating has suffered its second downgrade in as many weeks, and its 19th since the Friend Stewart administration took office 9 years ago. On the heels of last week's Standard & Poor's downgrade, Moodys has now downgraded this government's bond and issue ratings to Caa3. In a press release issued today, the New York-based international rating agency highlighted government's rising debt and its very limited prospects of fiscal reform. It also said that as a consequence, rising domestic and external financing pressures were very likely to impair the government's ability to service its debt. However, unlike S&P, Moodys has maintained a stable outlook for the island. Ice cream and cold storage company Biko is reporting a 7% increase in overall sales for the financial year ending September 30th, 2016. However, officials of the Harbour Road firm are less than optimistic about the performance this year. Executive Chairman Edwin Thirlwell told a press conference this morning that the economic conditions at the moment were resulting in very little confidence among individuals and businesses, and this was impacting the company's performance. The food service division was the star performer, with mobile recording a moderate increase. The cold storage was flat. In sport, West Indies captain Jason Holder has appealed for patience from supporters as the inexperienced side try to come to grips with one-day cricket. West Indies are at this hour battling against England at Kensington Oval in their third and final ODI game.
Yeah, you've got to bear with them a bit, but it's important that we learn as quickly as possible. Obviously, the patience is running over the public and a lot of people, but at the end of the day, we're still human beings, very young on the international circuit, and it's just important for us to learn as quickly as possible so we can get into international and compete a lot better. As I said before, we've done a lot of good things, not only on this tour, we've done a lot of good things in the past. It's just a situation where we just need to string together collectively. Definitely encouraged, I was encouraged, as I said before, on our last tour in Zimbabwe. I felt like we did a lot of good things there. It's just a situation for us, just to string it all together. Well, the last game for sure, obviously we were our main bowler short, with Shannon just pulling up after his second or third over. I think that set us back a little bit, but having said that, I thought the spinners did an excellent job to bring us back in the game, and then, myself and players like Jonathan and Craig, came out at the end, and tried their hand. Credit must go to Chris Rokes. I thought he came in and played an outstanding innings with Joe, and it was a partnership which obviously won them the game.
Up to news time, England were 205 for 1 in 35 overs.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Let me step up, cause we fed up. And we marching now, cause we fed up.
I am ready to march. Every day there is another issue that this government doesn't know how to solve. They keep piling on the taxes, but yet taking away your benefits. The roads, the water problems, the garbage pile-ups, the downgrades, the Prime Minister's silence. I am just fed up and ready to march.
Fed up with them? Then step up if you're fed up. March 11th from Jubilee Gardens. The march starts at 4 p.m.
Get your paper. Only 225, 220. Who? For what? That's the bear still news. I don't read about that on Barbados Today since last night. That can't only care do. 220. Who?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back with news from the region now. Not all police officers in Trinidad and Tobago will get all of their back pay by the end of this month as promised. This is what the acting police commissioner told the Parliamentary Joint Select Committee yesterday, as he also explained how the police service verifies where all of its firearms are located.
The Acting Police Commissioner told Parliament's Public Administrations and Appropriations Committee that the Police Service's Internal Audit Department has 11 members of staff for police service numbering 6,000 full-time and 2,000 reserve officers. Mr. Williams said a priority for the Internal Audit Department is ensuring the payment of all back pay to the police by March 31st. one committee member sought an assurance from the top cop.
You noted that the second tranche of back pay must be done by the end of March. Yeah. As MP, I've had an officer in Tobago come in to me because that officer did not even receive the first one.
I will not give you an assurance that all will get all the back pay by the end of March, because I know all will not get all the back pay by the end of March, because we have some challenges with a few individuals, which is taking a big effort to treat it. But what I can tell you is the majority will get their back pay at the end of March.
Committee member Dr. Danashia Mahabir questioned Mr. Williams on whether there's a system in place to keep him updated on where all the firearms assigned to the police are located.
Since firearm is a matter of priority consideration, I have in fact hired persons to do that for me, to verify that the firearms which are supposed to be located at the various divisions, branches, stations and sections are in fact located at those stations, branches, sections and divisions.
In more regional news, as concern mounts that criminals are being deported back to Jamaica, some others are contending that it's the deportees who are at risk.
You don't know Jamaica. Yeah. You don't know nothing, no money, nothing at all. Nothing, no streets, nothing at all.
Lafiama Morgan, the brother of one of the 32 deportees sent home on Wednesday, expressing concern for his brother's well-being. His brother Francois moved to the UK when he was 8 years old. He is now 22 and is being sent back to Jamaica, a country he barely remembers. His brother claims his offense in the UK was nothing major, though he refused to elaborate.
No, not really. Maybe between the young and naive and never really know the right, so he never get a criminal case yet, but he just a dip him.
But his concern is not unique. In fact, it's such a common fear that one non-government organization, NGO from the UK, Human Rights Without Borders, specializes in providing help for deportees.
I hope to assist them in putting them into contact with another organization that's called Roots to Return that can provide legal aid to people who want to make an appeal from Jamaica to go back to the UK. And another thing would be to monitor the situation they are facing when they come back.
On the global front, a man posing as pop star Justin Bieber has been charged with more than 900 child sex offenses. The 42-year-old, described in Australian media as a Queensland law lecturer, is accused of using online platforms such as Facebook and Skype to impersonate the Canadian singer. Police said he then enticed young fans to send him explicit pictures. And finally, Hawaii has become the first U.S. state to file a suit against President Donald Trump's revised travel order. Its Attorney General says the new version is fundamentally the same as the first, calling it Muslim Ban 2.0. The directive, which takes effect on 16th March, places a 90-day ban on people from 6 mainly Muslim nations and a 120-day ban on all refugees. The previous order, which was blocked by a federal court, sparked confusion at airports and mass protests. And that's news and the sports. But for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.